Hi guys, down here. Welcome back to DIY project I'm working on. Yeah, I'll just take my glasses off so that the light I'm using does not reflect off of them. That's a little disconcerting. So, probably notice that the lighting is different, and that's because I got myself some pro stuff, professional stuff. I might show it off later. Anywho, I have been working on a DIY project that I'm actually close to being done, but I want to show you what I was working on, and I actually forgot to grab a piece. Be right back. Sorry. Alright, so I have a bunch of these leaves, so you could say they're maple leaves, wood, and I've been converting them, been decorating them to be decorations for Thanksgiving. Well, in general, but particularly for Thanksgiving. And this is one of the many finished products. Just one of the many that I finished. So, pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So, basically, I've been painting them specific colors. In this case, red, orange, yellow, brown, and so that they are at least somewhat glittery. I've also been covering them with the metallic paint, rose gold, because out of all the metallics, this one is the only one that actually glitters and it works. So, which is why in certain lighting there's a gold sheen to it. See it just a bit there. Yeah. So I painted most of them, but I want to give you at least an idea of what I've been doing. I'm actually gonna set this aside. I'll pick it up later. So I'll show you what I've been doing, and I'll start demonstrating with this one. Now, someday I'm gonna do this better. That's not wanted. Sorry, folks. Still learning. I'm never gonna make a great blooper reel of all my goofs. But yeah, sorry. There. That will have to do. Hold on. There we go. So you won't be able to see me, but you can see this leaf. I hope. Anyways, what I've been doing is I've been painting each side. So, in this case, painting this one red. And using a fairly small brush. Won't try to get as much as I can before I do put more paint on the brush. Got as much of an area as possible. Smaller brushes make it better for this part. It doesn't take as long. And actually covered quite a bit. Especially with these, especially the shape of the leaves. Wish I could find plastic leaves, but haven't had much luck. The plastic ornament department. Someone really should figure out how to make plastic ornaments shaped like leaves. Anywho, see, I've got a fair chunk of this painted in a short period of time. Proves that I am getting better at these projects. Still work in progress, but I am getting better. I have a plate off to the side that I have to paint on, so that's why I'm going off screen briefly. And now paint the handle so that the entire leaf, is now red, at least on this side. And now while it's drying, I'll set it aside so it can dry. But here's one that I did some time ago. As you can see, this side is completely dry. Oh dear, needs a little bit of a touch up. White spots, don't want any white spots. Yeah, don't mind the glitter, that's from another project I'll talk about eventually. So while those touch-up spots are drying, I'm gonna now paint this side red. To match. So both sides are gonna be the same color. See, I'm trying to spread as much paint over before I have to put more on the brush. So the more area you can cover in a single go, the better. Makes it all worthwhile. So, more paint you can get on the brush to brush over an area, faster your progress you can make. Of course, if you want to take your time and do little dabs of paint, you can do that too. All depends on the person. Sometimes you can also go over areas if it looks like the wood is going to be peeking through. Make it more fully red, you can go over spots. And now, you can paint the handle or the stem. And that's how you do the red one. Now, I do have a water cup here, so I'll dry it off. Wash, get red off. Yep, this paper towel is multiple purposes. A bit more. And now I could show you painting the orange, yellow, and brown leaves that I have here that are already completed, but I think I'll just show you the next step because it's pretty obvious. Alright, so here's one has both sides dry, fully covered. So this is where the rose gold comes in. Just brush it over and then, cover any spots you missed out on with the first phase of painting, which can happen. And you want to get the whole leaf covered. When it dries, you'll have a nice glittery sheen without having to use actual glitter, which we're all honest with ourselves, can get everywhere no matter how careful you are. Pretty, isn't it? And it's okay if the color does show through, because you actually want it to. Because as this dries, the red will still be seen. Like with anything, you want to get it covered from all over and make it all nice and shiny. Oh, nice and pretty. And the final part. There we go. Now, what I could do is show you how to paint the other side, but you know, it's pretty obvious. You just paint the other side with the same rose gold paint. So if you can find a dark metallic paint that does the same thing, go for it. But that's enough of the painting phase. Big boo. Yep, here I am. And there goes my light source. I am a hot mess. All right. Back here. Ooh. Yeah, well, I may not be a professional, but I have fun. Slowly working my way up to professionalism. There we go. Now, I am not going to show you painting the other side, but what I am going to do is show you the next phase that doesn't require painting, and got some brown paint on my thumb. Not sure how I did that. Anywho, what I'm going to do next is, you've seen enough red. Let's use an orange leaf. What I'm now going to do next, and I really do need my glasses on for this bit. Okay, hold on. There we go. I do need my glasses on for this next part because it involves a hot glue gun. So, move the paint over to here. Be careful not to put it anywhere that's not supposed to. Because, like I said, this next part involves hot glue and gems. Come up and I'm so good. So I'm using these gold ones to put around the edge, and I do have more, so hopefully. And I'm also using other gems that are matching to the colors, in this case with orange. So just get these, that right there, and see if I can move this without it falling too badly. Okay, I'm temporarily moving this. So what I do with each of these is I first get what will be in the center, and the shape can vary since I have a variety. So these are going to be the center pieces on both sides of the leaf. Now, hot glue actually dries fairly quickly, and so I want to get this done before it gets solid. So, I normally don't show this part, but demonstration purposes I will. So, okay. Hot glue. Decent dot in the middle of it. And what I do is I do this, center as much as I can, and then pry off any strings if possible. So I get the middle done. And now I put onto certain points of here, I put the gold pieces. Like I said, I did buy more fairly recently, so I'm not gonna run. So I'm well stocked. And this is where it gets a tad more tricky. So I gotta put not a ton, just enough. Exactly centered, but it's close enough. And then apply it and get rid of any excess. And don't be surprised if you accidentally still burn my fingers a little, but small price to pay. And so I'm going to repeat the process these 5 more times, so you get a total of 6. Actually, that there. There. That side, and this is the brand I bought that you can get at Hobby Lobby. That's where I do most of my shopping. I have ordered additional ones from a different place, but they're delayed, which can happen even with Amazon. Alright. Put dot there. Apply it to the leaf. Center as much as possible. And there we go. And just keep doing this until all of them are on a leaf. And don't be alarmed if you accidentally burn yourself a little. It's so minor, you barely noticeable. Or just 2 more, and this leaf and this side of the leaf will be done. And normally when I'm doing this, I have background noise, but you know, I'm playing on the TV, but I don't want any copyright infringement, so I am doing this without any background noise. Alright. And here we go with the last one. So now this leaf side is completed. Now, I am not gonna, so And I will do this and end up doing the same on the other side. But actually there is one more step on this one that I blinked on. And let's see if I can find a suitable marker that's not overly big. Because there is one more gem to add onto it. Somebody can find two matching ones. Yeah, you think I'd be more prepared by now. But, you know, you work with what you got, and quote, Nick Fury, hope for the best. Alright, so if I can find a match to one of those, and do the final phase. And let's see if I can actually get out here. That possibility. Make that. Find a match to one of those. And you do that one. Arg. Sorry, folks. I'm a little bit of a hot mess. All right, there we go. Put these back in. Move that one aside later. This part is for the stem itself. So this part will be for the stem of the leaf, for the tip. As always, put on a dot, hopefully not too much. Set glues side. Center it on the tip much as you can. And there you have it. Now this is done. I'll move that aside. Now, I could do the other side, but what I'm actually going to do is show you the final step, because this video is already going too long as it is. So here's a yellow one that I completed. Very pretty, very shiny. And the final step for making the ornaments is making sure that they can hang off of. You can sure they hang, and so in this case, using twine that came with the leaves. And I got I made more twine than I actually ever will need for this particular project. So get that snipped. You want it to be as even as possible. And put for the hole, and open it up as much as you can. And what I do to ensure it doesn't slip out on me is I pull both through a loop, and that way it dangles safely. And then finally I tie the top parts and do it just enough length that you can tie knot and still have plenty left so it dangles, so you can hang it properly. Nice and simple. Well, long and complex. Put this over here with the rest that are already completed. And that, my friends, is how you make an autumn Thanksgiving leaf. That's the whole process. And I hope you all enjoy this DIY how-to project, how to make your own Thanksgiving leaves. If you want to make any suggestions, put them in the comments. I'm always up for suggestions, especially for anything I can do different or anything that you think I should do for one of the main holidays, because I'm covering Valentine's Day. I already got something ready for that I'll be doing soon. St. Patrick's Day, which I've completed, but I plan to do more for it eventually. Easter, seen what I've done for that, and I have items so I can do additional. Basically, the Patriot days, so Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July, Pioneer Day here in Utah, and also for September 11th, which is coming up, which is was a hard day for everyone. So, in other words, the 4th of July the Patriot decorations are staying up until after September 11th is done. Then I can start getting ready for Halloween. Yep, my favorite holiday. And of course, you saw what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I plan to hopefully add to that. And Christmas. I am doing work on a project for Christmas, which I've actually started, but I'm not ready to show it off yet, as I've had to gather up supplies. So once I'm done with all of these leaves, I'll finish up. I'll show you the Christmas one, and then Valentine's Day. So, anywho, that's all for today. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss when I post any updates. I really love to have more subscribers, and I will see you all later. Bye for now.